Hello conscious creators, Shamnali Grey here from Goddess Creations, coming to you under the energy of the dark moon, and tomorrow it will be new moon of December 2020, the Saggitarius moon, and that is the last new moon of the year. Now you may or may not know, at this moment I draw oracle cards, goddess oracle cards every month, and the card I drew this month is of the goddess Artemis, and Artemis is the huntress goddess, the one with the bow and arrow. Now at this moment the dark moon is in the energy of Sagittarius, so it is a double archery sign for me, which is wonderful because that means that we are allowed to focus on what it is that we want. That has been my theme this week, and I've been doing videos and posts about that. But what I want to share with you in the now. Well, we are, as I said, in the final month of the year, and this is the last dark moon of 2020. And let me just breathe, because just saying that brings all sorts of goosebumps and energy and emotions with me, because let's be honest, it has been a challenging year. It has been a bumpy ride. So what, if you want to see where you want to go in 2020, we all want 2021 to be better, more successful, more peaceful, more loving, more connected with each other, don't we? At least I do. I mean, we haven't been able to visit each other. We haven't been able to do the things that we want to do. Holidays have been a challenge, you know, and all of these things. And looking back, we have also had people that we have lost, the people that have had health problems, depressions, all of these things coming from the situation of the challenging 2020. So what I would like to invite you is to, if you want to know where you want to go, you have to know where you are and know where you've been. So under this dark moon energy, or maybe any time now until 31st of December, that's totally up to you how you do it and how you do it and what you do with it. But just take the time to reflect and to go back over the year. What has 2020 brought you? What were the ups and the downs? Now for me, I had my retreat in March in 2020, and I was very, very excited, and straight after, the pandemic hit, and I entered into this feeling of self-doubt. I felt I was not good enough. I felt small, and I shut down energetically. And that is what I had. That was my shadow side of this year. But what I want to say is that for me, there was a high of the retreat, and the high of creating a mini course, and the high of getting back on my feet, and there was the low of fear of not being good enough. How can I survive with my beautiful company Goddess Creations that is still very prill, if you want to say, and growing? How can I survive between all of these giants creating online business, because we can't go anywhere? What has your low and high been in 2020? No, you don't have to do anything with it, but you might want to write it down. Just have that moment, give yourself that moment of reflection. Is it on this area of business? Have you lost your work? Or have you had to adjust to your business, your work, your employment? Has money gone downhill due to insecurity? Has your relationship ended, or have you lost someone? Or maybe something beautiful has after this come on your path. Just look back and what has 2020 brought you, and how are you in this moment, right at this moment? How are you now? For me, privately, things are quite shaky, but I am also having in vision. See, I put my hand to my brain, which is a moment of focus. I have on my brain the future in mind. So yes, I may be on that shaky moment, that bumpy moment right now. I know where I want to go. So for me then, and this is what I'm asking you to do, when you've done that self-evaluation of the past and of what you have had experienced and gone through in 2020, let's just stable ourselves. Where are we now? And let's just take that bow and arrow. Now the arrow is actually, you could say, the plan that you have towards your goal, but you have to know what you're aiming it at. So what is it that you want for 2021? Take that arrow, and the bow with a string is the concentration, the focus that you give it. How much energy are you going to be putting into your goal? A little bit, your arrow won't go far. Or a lot, and it will fly, and you just have to trust where it ends up. And then you have to trust the process. You have to trust that that arrow, when you ping, let it go, you have to trust that it hits your goal. And that can only happen if you know what your goal is, if you know what you are aiming at. So take your time and think to yourself, what is it that you want for 2021? Is it an improvement of the situation of 2020, or is it something totally different? Is there a bigger dream, a desire that you've been ignoring, or maybe something that has now become more visible because of the pandemic that we're in? What passion do you have in your soul, in your heart, that you want to give space to? For me, aside from healing my home situation and the relationship situation, for me, my number one, and because I have multiple sclerosis, because I know that there are so many people with chronic illnesses that are dependent on the health benefits of the government, which means they only have a certain amount of money to deal with. They have worry about the security and the stability in life. For me, that is my drive. I want to become financially independent. Why? Not to have the millions on the bank. No, my deep why is because I can then choose what I do. I can provide for my sons. I can provide for them the holiday that I have been wanting to give them for years, the flying holiday. I want to show them that no matter what the obstacles are, you can always change your life and achieve your dream. That to me is the most beautiful thing that I can give them as a mother. Showing them that you can achieve anything you want, no matter the circumstance. So this is me to you. What is your goal for 2021? And why do you want it? Because if your why is big enough, that's when you come into action. So my lovelies, let's just take that Artemis bow and arrow. Go within and see our goal. And poof, let that arrow fly. And trust that if you have your goal and if you are focused, you will reach what you desire. Universe, God, Goddess will help. Well, that's Shamnali Gray from Goddess Creations here. I wish you a blessed new year. I wish you a blessed time around the dark moon, setting your intentions. And I would love to know what intentions you have set. So please put them in a comment. Press like and subscribe to my channel, and I would love to hear what you want to share. And if you want to do it in a safe community, join my Goddess Creations for Women group, where you can share things in a more private setting. I love you, I wish you all the best, and let's make 2021 rock. Let's have focus. Bye.